Hi, Doll Family. Welcome back to my channel. It's Little Honey Bums Doll Nursery. And I have my Eris here. I'm going to get her out of her cute little outfit and put her into some jammies. Because Mommy has my pajamas on too. I've been missing in action as usual. As you all know, I've been going through some things. I've been busy. And I let you guys know that my brother had been in hospice and that he did pass away on Tuesday at 4:33 a.m. And I've been kind of busy ever since. But I thought I would come on this evening. Well, it's nighttime, it's bedtime, and spend some time, take some of the stress off, because interacting with my dolls does that for me sometimes when I feel a little stressed out. And I have a confession to make about this doll. The limbs, you know how I did the limbs or the three quarters, and I don't like three quarters, only fulls. There is something that I really do like about these limbs, and that's the fact that they are flexible. See? I see why you guys who like them like them. So as long as she has clothes on with them, I can get along with those three-quarter limbs. So I apologize for coming off a little fussy about the limbs when I first introduced her. But anywho, I want to do just a quick change in chat, put her in some pajamas, and I want to ask a question. And it might be a personal question, but if you don't feel it's too personal, you can answer it or not. Do you have life insurance? I do, and plenty of it. And I don't mean a big fancy life insurance policy. I have what they call final expense life insurance for myself, so that my children do not have to scammer up. God forbid, if I were to go to there tomorrow, my kids are taken care of as far as what are we going to do for mommy. You're going to take good care of mommy and give me a beautiful send-off. That's what you're going to do, because you will have the means to do that. And so I also have 3 adult children, all in their 40s, 40, 42, and 44. And I have an individual final expense policy for each one of them. And though they are adults and they are responsible for taking care of that themselves, me as mom, I got it taken care of. They don't have to know it, but they will know it when the time comes. God forbid. So I say that to say that we're scrambling, because my brother was 66 years old, and he was diagnosed in college as schizophrenic. He spent a lot of his life on the streets. Although he's lived with all of us throughout the years, he's lived with us in our homes. But when he wanted to go, he went. You know? And when he wanted to come home, he came home. But in these last years, or I should say months, when he was diagnosed with some severe heart failure, you know, I kept up with him, and I became the person of contact for him, you know. And so I just stepped in and took care of things, you know. But when it comes down to it, I don't have everything that I need to do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? So I have to do the best that I can do with whatever little help I can get, we get from the family, or I get from the family, you know. But I'll tell you one thing, I got a blessing this past week, and it came just in time, because it was something that I had, that I needed, that I hadn't covered. And that was Sean. He was purchased, he was adopted. And that adoption came in perfect timing, because all of a sudden I was able to cover something that I forgot and I hadn't covered. You know? So I want to actually double thank his mommy, his new mommy, the lady of the family, I should say, who adopted him. You were a blessing to me this weekend. You may not know it, but you were. Well, you wouldn't know it, but you were. And I know that Shawnee is in a good home, and I'm forever grateful. I'm not a doll business. I don't create dolls to sell. I create dolls for my own collection. However, sometimes I will choose one of my dolls to sell, or I may buy a specific kit, specifically reborn for sale. And that was my Sean, and now I have my Lottie. And they've been up for almost a year now, as far as being on reborns.com, up for sale. But anywho, this is my Eris. Y'all know Eris. And mommy's getting her into her pajamas. She's my newest creation, my latest creation. And she is the Luli Kit by Adrice Duet. Adrice Duet. Duetti, however you say her name. And she came out really pretty good. Really nice, I'll say. She came out really good. And you guys know I was fussing about these limbs. I said these are not the limbs that I normally get, but they're growing on me. So yeah, I just had to get that off my chest about people and families and making sure that things are in order. Because none of us know one day or the other, day or tomorrow, you know. And I've seen it one too many times as far as family not being able to give their loved one a proper farewell. That won't happen in my family. Nope. No matter how old you are, you know, you have to take the time and just think about things and remember that, you know. And it doesn't cost a whole lot of money to just make sure that you have some type of final expense coverage for your farewell, I'll say. But on a brighter note, we had a beautiful snowy day today, and Cupcake yesterday played in the snow. I got video of her in the snow. No, I didn't share it on my YouTube channel. But we had a ball. Her little friend came outside, and they played in the snow next door. There's an open lot over there, and it's a little hill. And I had a little spaceship sled. What's the little round things that the kids slide on in the snow? It's on the tip of my tongue. A toboggan, something like that. A tube, but it's an actual sled. It's a spaceship or something like that. But it's for sledding. And I got it for her last winter, but we never got no snow, so it stayed. I never blew the thing up because it's a blow up sled. You blow it up, you know. And they just had a ball. I don't know what's going on with this snaps on here. I guess because I'm not really paying attention. I don't know. So anyway, if you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. And I want to thank everyone for their wonderful condolences and their well wishes. Thank you so much. You made me feel so important, like you hear me, you see me, you know. You know what I'm going through. And it helps a lot when strangers, you know, offer their kindness and, you know. I don't know what is up with this pajama part. It goes to something, but I don't know what. Girl! I ain't gonna worry about it. Anyway, there goes my Eris. And you see she has painted hair. She has combi hair. She has painted hair on the sides and back. I know it looks shiny, but I like it shiny, but it's also picking up the television like my television stays on. So don't tell me to turn it off and get the shine off. It ain't gonna go off. There she goes. Oh my goodness. Alright guys. Have a wonderful weekend. The weekend is starting. Of course, I'll be busy. I got some cooking to do. Early in the morning, I'll be cooking a bunch of stuff and greeting friends and family and all that, So, you guys have a wonderful weekend and stay warm. If you're in a cold area where it's a lot of snow, stay safe. And God bless you and thank you so much for all your well wishes and condolences. Take care, guys. I'll talk to you again shortly. Okay? Be kind. You're always kind. Bye bye, guys.